Looks like you're exploring ways to really maximize that retirement income.
Always a smart move.
And today, we're diving into some marketing material
Right.
for the Indextra Fixed Indexed Annuity. It's from Integrity Life Insurance Company,
Okay.
offered through Diversified Insurance Brokers. So we're going to unpack how this annuity works, what makes it unique, and ultimately help you decide if it might be a good fit for your retirement plan.
Sounds good. Annuities are definitely having a moment.
They are.
Yeah.
They really are. So let's kind of start with the basics. Why are annuities even like a thing in the retirement world? What's the big draw?
Well, we're all living longer.
Right.
Which is fantastic.
Yeah.
But our money needs to last longer, too. And that's where annuities come in. They offer this guaranteed lifetime income. So it's almost like having your own personal pension, right?
Yeah.
You get a steady stream of income regardless of how long you live or what the market does. And that peace of mind, that can be really appealing.
It can be. It can be. And speaking of guaranteed income, the Indextra Annuity really emphasizes that, especially with its Guaranteed Lifetime Withdrawal Benefit rider.
The GLWB.
Yeah. Can you break that down for us?
Sure. So essentially, it carves out a portion of your account that's dedicated to generating income. And you can start taking withdrawals from this income base based on a set schedule. And here's the thing. Even if the market takes a nosedive and your account balance drops to zero, those income payments, they keep coming.
So it really is a guarantee.
It is.
Wow, that does provide a lot of security. The material mentions this roll-up feature for the first 10 years and says the withdrawal percentages go up as you age. What's the deal with that? Yeah, so the roll-up is a pretty neat perk. Basically, for the first 10 years, your income base can potentially grow, even if you don't make any additional contributions. So basically, later on, you could be taking withdrawals from a larger pool of money, and as you get older, the percentage of your income base that you're allowed to withdraw annually also increases. So your actual income payments could potentially grow over time, not just keep pace with inflation.
Okay, I see how that could be appealing for, keeping up with the cost of living later on in retirement. But there's always a trade-off, right?
Right.
If you're guaranteeing income, does that mean you're sacrificing potential growth?
It's a great question, and it's where things get a little more nuanced. You see, the Indextra tries to address this by linking returns to various indexes, like the S&P 500, the Goldman Sachs Momentum Builder Multi-Asset Class Index.
Wow, that's a mouthful.
It is, yeah, and the JP Morgan Strategic Balanced SM Index.
So rather than a fixed rate of return, your money is essentially like riding the waves of the market.
Exactly. It gives you a chance to participate in those market gains, but, it also means you're subject to market losses.
Yeah.
But to a degree, the key here is the 0% floor. Your principal is protected from market downturns. So while you might not see big gains in a booming market, you also won't lose your initial investment in a downturn.
Okay.
So it's that balance.
That makes sense. It's like having that safety net
Exactly.
under your investment.
Yeah.
But how do you actually choose which index to link your annuity to?
That's a big decision. And it really depends on your risk tolerance. The S&P 500, well known, but can be volatile.
Right.
Multi-asset class index offers diversification across stocks and bonds, potentially smoothing out the ride a bit.
Yeah.
And then you've got the more conservative strategic balanced index. It's about finding that right balance.
Right.
For you.
For your individual, circumstances and comfort level.
Exactly.
And for those who aren't comfortable with any market exposure, there's also the fixed interest option.
Absolutely. That provides a guaranteed rate of return.
Yeah.
And it's appealing for people who prioritize stability, predictability over chasing, potentially higher returns. It's a trade-off.
Yeah.
Like every investment decision.
Sure. One thing that often comes up with annuities is this concern about locking your money away.
Yeah.
But the Indextra highlights its flexibility.
Yeah.
With penalty-free withdrawals.
It's true, you're not completely locked in. The Indextra allows penalty-free withdrawals up to 10% of your account value each year. And in situations like, say, a terminal illness or the need for long-term care, there are additional options for accessing your money. But of course, any withdrawals will reduce your overall account value and could impact your future income stream.
Right. Consequences.
Exactly, always
But
consequences.
everything.
Right.
It also mentions a guaranteed minimum account value.
Right.
Or GMAV.
Right.
What is that?
Yeah. So think of this as a safety net for your principal. Even if the market performs poorly and your linked index doesn't generate positive returns, your account will maintain a certain minimum value. So your initial investment is protected to a degree.
I guess it's all about managing that balance.
Yeah.
between the growth potential and security. What happens to the money in the Indextra annuity if the policyholder passes away?
That's important. The death benefit ensures that any remaining funds in the annuity will be passed on to your beneficiaries, and it bypasses probate, which can be a lengthy and costly process for families.
Oh, wow.
So that's a significant benefit.
That can be a real benefit. Okay, so we've covered a lot. It seems the Indextra annuity offers this mix of growth potential, guaranteed income, and flexibility, but with trade-offs at each step of the way.
Absolutely. And that's the key takeaway. There's no one-size-fits-all solution in retirement planning. It's about, understanding those trade-offs
Right.
and what's important to you.
Absolutely. So anyone listening who is considering the Indextra annuity, the key question is whether that balance it strikes, right?
Yeah.
Between those factors aligns with their individual needs and risk tolerance. Something to really think about as you explore your retirement income options. Thanks for joining us on the Deep Dive.
Thanks for having me.